Hello, everybody. What a crazy time we're living in. I wanted to offer some chair yoga to you guys. I know some people have some trouble getting down onto the floor. A lot of office workers need help, figuring out stretches for their neck, their chest to do when they're sitting at work, or whatever. So I just wanted to work through a few chair poses for you guys. I am sitting down. This chair is super freaking small, so any chair that you have will do. You can also do these seated on the floor if you want, but I figured since a lot of people ask me about chair yoga, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try giving you guys some chair yoga stuff, okay? So finding comfortable seat, and let's take a moment and close the eyes. Palms facing down or up, depending on what you feel like you need. So sometimes when a lot of times when we need grounding, when we need to be centered, people put their palms down, closing the energy off. And when we feel like we need more energy to get through our day, palms up. So whatever you feel like for today. For today, I'm gonna have my palms up. Taking a moment to sink into our body, letting the mind catch up to the body right here and now. Draw your attention to your shoulders. Let them peel away from your ears. Opening the heart space. Imagine the crown of your head reaching towards the sky. Bringing your awareness to your low back and your bottom. Sometimes these areas get really tense and we don't even realize that we're holding on to tension there. So just encourage those areas to soften. Working into the breath, noticing where your breathing pattern is right now. You might feel like you haven't even taken a full breath of air yet today. Maybe it's hard to get a full breath of air. But slowly we'll work through lengthening our breathing. The biggest part of yoga is the breath. So with the eyes closed, even though the eyes are shut, turning our gaze towards our nose to relieve pressure off of the eyes. Letting the tip of the tongue float to the roof of the mouth, just behind the teeth. And slowly start to inhale and exhale through the nose. Maybe inhaling to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing. And then exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale to the count of 4. Pause. And exhale to the count of 4. Slowly opening the eyes, let's start to get into the practice. So sitting up as tall as we can in our chair. Sit bones rooted down firmly. Peel those shoulders open. Take a nice big inhale. Think about lengthening, getting tall through your spine. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And gently making some neck circles. Going at your own pace, but making sure to keep the shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling up to center. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And going the opposite way. Keep your breath flowing, keep your jaw relaxed. And let's inhale to center. And then exhale, left ear to left shoulder again. And with this right hand, bring it down to the side. Peel the shoulder open and just reach down through your fingertips like you're reaching for something on the floor and it's just out of your grasp. Should feel a little stretch in that side of the neck. And breathe into it. So nice big inhale and exhale. Another inhale here and exhale. With our nose, let's turn and look down towards the left shoulder. So just turning our head kind of changes the stretch. So breathe into that. Still reaching down through our fingertips. Keeping our gaze soft, our muscles of the face relaxed. And then go ahead and exhale, let that release. Going to the opposite side. So nice big inhale, lengthening up through the spine. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. And again, taking the left hand down, peeling that shoulder open and reaching down through our fingertips. Maybe closing the eyes to feel the sensation that this brings. Nice big inhale and exhale. One more breath in and exhale. And then again, turning our head or our nose down to look at the right shoulder. Still reaching through those fingertips with the left hand. If our eyes are open, keeping the gaze soft. Face muscles relaxed. Maybe take your attention to your glutes and your low back. Just encourage those areas to soften if they started to tense up. One more breath in. And exhale, let that release out. And let's let the hands come off of the knees. Gently just rolling our shoulders, finding some healthy range of motion. Going backwards, maybe doing one at a time. And then go ahead and come forward. And still breathing. A lot of times we hold tension in our necks and in our traps. These muscles right here that like we could pinch them all day and the tension just doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't want to leave our body, right? So we're gonna practice a little mind muscle connection here. And what we're doing is kind of repatterning how we feel and pay attention to that tension up there. So we're gonna over exaggerate. A lot of times we're like this, you know, well, more like this, okay? Especially when we're driving or whatever, our shoulders are up here, okay? So bring them up as far as you can to your ears. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Take a nice big inhale and exhale, push them down, okay? We're gonna do that again. So inhale Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then exhale, push them down. We'll do that 2 more times. So inhale, squeezing them up by your shoulders. And then exhale, pushing them down. 1 more time. Inhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Forceful exhale, pushing it down. Taking our arms straight out in front of our shoulders, tuck the thumbs in, make a fist. Just make some gentle wrist circles. And make sure you go both ways. Where did your breath go? Check in with your breath. Slow down your breathing. Relax those face muscles. And let's go ahead and let that release. Working into another gentle neck stretch. So rerouting our sit bones, finding our tailbone. And widen out your feet just a little bit so that you've got a little bit of wider stance in your knees. Take your left hand to your right knee. And when we inhale in yoga, we want to think about lifting our spine up towards the sky, like there's a string on our head and it's being pulled up, because we're always fighting gravity. We don't really think about it, but we're always fighting gravity, which is a lot of times why we're slunched over, because we get so used to this, and gravity just naturally over time makes us, slouch over more. So left hand to right knee. Nice big inhale, lengthening up. And then exhale with your nose looking over to the left. Go ahead and let that release, just with the head. And we'll do that again. So again, nice big inhale, lengthening up. And exhale, looking over to the left. Release the head. Again, 1 more time, inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, looking over to the left. Go ahead and let that release all the way, swapping it out to the other side. So right hand coming to the left knee. Nice big inhale, lengthen up, and then exhale, looking over to the right. Let that release with the head. And again, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, looking over to the right. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, turning the head. And let's go ahead, let that release. Turning our head, so left ear to left shoulder, and then looking down towards that left shoulder again. Take your left hand, bring it to the skull, the base of the skull. You'll feel that little ridge. Pull down a little bit, deepening the stretch. Breathing, kind of reconnecting to your breath. Nice big inhales through the nose. And then take this right hand, bring it behind the neck, like you're reaching for in between your shoulder blades. Our goal is to just move our elbow more towards the ceiling. You should feel a stretch right in here. Breathe through that. The breath helps us get rid of the tension that's in the muscles. So if you aren't breathing, you're just making it harder for your body. 1 more nice big breath in. And then go ahead and exhale, let that release. Working into the other side. So nice big inhale. Exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Keeping the shoulder away from the ear. And then turning our nose down towards the right. using the right hand to pull on the skull just a little bit deeper. And again, try to keep that shoulder away from the ear. We don't want to be up here. I want to encourage it to the shoulder blade to stay on the back. When you're ready, bringing the left hand behind the head, in between the shoulder blades. Or that's what we're reaching for. It's okay if you can't get there. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Again, checking in with our low back and our glutes, keeping tension out of that area. One more nice big inhale. And then go ahead and exhale, let that release. And we'll do some cat and cows from our seat. So you can have your knees however is comfortable for you. If you want to go out wider, feel free to do that. If you want to be in here, feel free to do that. Whatever your body wants to do. Listen to your body. You know your body best. So do whatever it's telling you to do. Okay, so rooting down through the sit bones. You might want to come a little closer to the edge of the seat, not so that you're like, resting back, but just so that you're closer. I'll turn to the side so you can see this better. Okay, so I'm on the edge of my seat, hands on my knees, tall through my spine. So this looks very simple, right? Just sitting up tall. A lot of times we are like this, right? So just activate your core just a little bit. Sit up a little taller, draw the shoulder heads back so that they are in line with the rest of the body, and tucking our chin just like that so that we aren't forward. We want our chin to be back so that our neck is in line with the rest of our spine. I hope you can see that, how different it is from this to that. It's a huge difference that you feel. It's very subtle physically though. Hands on the knees. When we inhale, we're going to arch our back starting from our tailbone, working up to the middle back and looking up. And when we exhale, rounding through the tailbone, the middle back, the upper back, finally the neck. On our inhales, coming forward, opening the heart space, the neck is tall and long, looking up. And when we exhale, rounding, tucking our chin in. Inhale, coming forward. Opening through the chest, the heart, and the throat. Exhale, rounding. Inhale again, coming forward. Exhale, rounding. And then inhale, just coming back up to neutral. Let's bring the hands behind the head. Interlace your fingers and keep your elbows out as much as you can. Some people, as much as you can is right here. Some people, it's back here. Whatever your body is telling you to do. Okay, don't push it here. So on our inhales, we're going to look up and really try to pry those elbows open, opening that chest space. And then exhale, curling in just at the neck, bringing the elbows in closer. On our inhales, coming open, opening the elbows, looking up through the chest, and exhale, rounding. Inhale, coming up, opening the elbows, the heart space, the throat, looking up. Exhale, round. I'm just rounding through my neck, not my upper back. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, round. So I'm not like this. just right here. And then go ahead and let that release. So I'm all finished with this practice today. I hope this helped you guys. And please let me know if there is anything else that you would like to see. I know that, like I said, a lot of people have been requesting share videos, so that is what I wanted to give today. I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy and taking some time for you, because you deserve it. Thank you for watching, and namaste.